message.
Alrighty now. Welcome to the Dragon Kitty Show. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Draca, your co-host, and guess what? This is my lady Bass, my co-host. I'm your main host. This is my co-host. She's so happy right now, can't you tell? She's mad at me because she wanted part of my sandwich, and then I wouldn't give her any sandwich. And now she wants my Skittles, and I won't give her Skittles. So she's mad at me, as you can see. Is a little adorable face? Yeah. Yes, adorable. Yes. Mwah. Anyway, so welcome. You see me standing in the field. I'm putting down some lamps. You can probably hear my villager in the background. I got a new village mate. I've been doing all kinds of stuff since the Lunalong has ended. Um, have a little sticky note here of all kinds of stuff. So I've been going through things I have found, like when I was raiding a while back, and I had just stuck them in bins and left them there. So I've gone through those a little bit. 1, 2, 3 in that corner. Uh, yeah. So that has been my priority work for the last 2 days. The sheep are pretty much bred all the way up. I think there's still 3 females left, and we're working on the cows. And I'm letting him breed them too. I haven't worked on my horses. So once I put the lamps down for this field and tend to the field, I plan on going through my horses, which is going to be fun because of how many that mess. I mean, and the worst part is I have hell horses that are up in Helly Ridge. So I'm going to just work on my regular horses right now and get them sorted and situated and breeding again. Primarily, I need to breed one particular horse because he don't have any females with him, and I don't want to lose him. And he is believe it or not, I'm crazy. I know it's all game data that it's in squinchel. But there is one horse that I got a long time ago, and it was a 4-speed blood bay named Max Kiss. This horse was given to me by J-Pop. He gave it to me because I had 5-speed blood bays at the time. So it wasn't like I needed the horse. He just thought the name was really cute and that I would like it. And I did. I loved it. Max Kiss was a great horse. So, I started keeping a pedigree of Max Kiss's bloodline, mostly just the males. So, as a result, I still have. I think I have it written on here. Part of it's on a exile or Excel file of his of the lineage, and so as a result, I was like, who is going to be the lucky lady to breed with him, so I can keep this bloodline, because I don't want to lose this bloodline. And I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate his bloodline from the regular blood base. And since people are saying that the ebony horses are a little bit faster, so they're technically sort of a what do you call it? 6-speed, maybe, give or take. I am planning on, because Draca can now get 6 traits when she breeds animals. And it's a downside. I'm working on running horse. She is up to 30 of her animal husbandry, which means she can get 3 to 4 speed traits now. I'm still working on it. It's going to take a while, of course, you know. Everything takes a while. Sorry, I got something on my face. Okay. So, anyway, as a result, I was thinking and thinking and thinking of a perfect mate for him. I figured it out. I'm going to breed my horse that is named Paul Flint. That's his name. That's the great mini great grandson of Max Kiss, with Silver Rose, my favorite horse. So I'm going to make my own separate. Oh, hold on, it's my son. Sorry, guys. Okay, so there we go. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. That's my goal today, is also to breed those two. She is still my working horse of sorts, but she is my favorite horse. And since I do not plan on leaving the feed in a long time, it's perfect. And yeah, like right now she's over there, around after 12. Okay. Um, so, sorry, give me a second. Probably gonna end up going with him. Okay, sorry about that. My son is trying to get a hold of, or is trying to set up a time that his mom and him can do some grocery shopping and stuff, so I can help him out That don't seem right. I don't remember. I think I did something wrong. I'm always every 3. I think I may have skipped a square, but we'll figure it out here in a minute. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that's fine. That's right. That's right. It's okay. But yeah, so I'm going to breed my silver rose. And once I get a male, either a blood bay or an ebony, I'm going to put it to the side. And if it's 5-speed, it has to be a 5-speed. And I'm going to keep breeding these two in hopes to get a 5-speed. Could be a male. I'm alright with that. Prefer females, honestly. I like having females. But a 5-speed blood bay or blood bays for sure. Because I like to have blood bays and have my favorite horse that I ride around, ebony. But have my own ebony set is what I'm going to do. It's a breeding set. So basically, my goal is to keep pushing until I can get a 5-speed with either longevity trait, which is what I really rather have. I'm thinking that's the trait I'm going to try to work on getting. I think that's the first trait, though. Let me see something real quick. Spark. Okay, so the first trait will pop up will be probably the unusual, strong, and healthy. But I want the spark for obvious reasons. And then when I get to, because I'm going to work on, so I heard there, is there any way? Sorry, he was asking a question. So my goal is to have my own private breeding stock of sorts. Again, not private necessarily, but they're working on, I keep getting distracted and I apologize, guys, seriously. They are working on the animal husbandry, apparently. They're doing I don't know if they're doing a revamp, but they're planning on working on it. And I'm excited because animal husbandry is great. And when you get up to past 60, or when you hit 60, you're pretty much crap. Like, you get bad traits instead of better traits. And there's all kinds of things that they could do that could fix that problem and stuff. And I'm kind of curious on what they're going to do. So to hear that they're about to work on it, which makes me super excited, and I'm super stoked about it. It's just like, oh my god, you guys are amazing. And they really are. I mean, I am. There's people that are upset right now with the fact that they're thinking about going. I just got a little faster. No, I didn't. It just seemed like it. That they're going to go to Steam. And so people are upset about it a little bit. And to be perfectly honest, that's funny. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The thing is I understand why they're doing the Steam, and I agree with some people too that, you know, for this game to survive, they're gonna have to make this move. I'm alright with that. I really am. I'm all right with that 100%. Because I want this game to survive. I like this game. The thing is, I think what's bugging the people mostly And it's because people make money by making a character and getting certain skills or whatever, and then turning around and selling it and stuff like that. Or when they make product, they sell it for real cash. Steam has a thing against that, I guess. I don't know the rules, to be honest. Um, so like for them to make coin or to buy coin and stuff like that, they can't do it like we've been doing, where you can buy coin silver from other people. So as a result, people are getting mad because that's how they make their money sometimes. And I understand, but the game, how are you going to make money if the game dies? I'm just saying. I don't want the game to die. This game has gone on for about 12 years, give or take. I might be off about a year or so. And I've only been playing this game for about about 3 or 4 years. It would be 4 because me and Leander were still married at the time when we first started playing. So, yeah. That's not a long time for me, but I've seen some great improvements in just 4 years. So, yeah, I don't want to see this game going away, to be honest. Because I enjoy it. I enjoy this game a lot. And as you can tell, I really do enjoy this game. This game is actually fun. Um, I've gotten a huge amount of compliments from the Lunalong about how awesome my deed is. And in fact, because of how awesome my deed is, and it can support a lot of people, which is pretty cool. I have a new village mate, by the way. His name is Mesa Dinks. So it's been kind of cool to have a new village mate too. I mean, I still have Baby, but she's on Celebration a lot more. And I understand her situation and why she doesn't want to be over here. So, and there's nothing I can really do about it. And apparently the GMs can't either because it's sort of out of their district or their ability to do anything about it. They can't really do anything about it. And it kind of is crappy. Wait, I can't see past my leaves. Isn't there a... There it is, right there. Okay, so right here. Sorry. I have a certain pattern that I kind of ran around yesterday and figured it out so that I could have it a certain way because I wanted it a certain way. You know? I think that's what I was doing, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Right here's 1. But so she doesn't like being here because of the situation, and I can't say I blame her and all that because I can't really. But to hear one of my friends came back, I was happy about that. Because I heard rumors that he was going to sell his account, and I was like, oh no, you know. And he was like, I ain't planning on selling this account. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, I love this game too much. I'm not selling this account. But he's going through college, and so he's studying and he's working, and so he hadn't been on. So he wasn't able to help out during the Lunalong. I told him he missed it. He said, I'm sorry, I wanted to be there. And it was like, aw, it's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm really not. But I'm not sure what my big plans are. Now, I already did an inventory of my stuff I need for the Lunalong for 2020. Yes, I'm already planning out the 2020 Lunalong. I even have some stuff I put to when I was going through everything. I found a bunch of bows and some poles, fishing poles. So I'm going to imp like crazy on those. I'm not sure if fishing poles is fine carpentry. I think they're fine carpentry. So I can imp them pretty high for the fishing contests and stuff. Now, my contests didn't get to kick off this year. A lot of them. Not enough people to be there for them, so. Or that was willing to do it, so it kind of sucked. But it's okay. I mean, like I said, I'm not mad. There's a lot going on. The attendance, I don't think I had as many people as I did last year. So, I'm a little bummed, but at the same time, I understood why. There was a lot going on. There's the jackal. Everybody's over there right now. Okay, so I need to go one more. Okay, so I need to do that over there. And all that stuff. Okay. I just thought of something. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for the one above. But I gotta wait till the sun goes down again, which will be in a few hours to finish that one then. But these are all ready to use otherwise. Secure, light. There we go. Oh, now I can move faster now. I'm underweight a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Light. Okay. It sounds like I'm hearing flies. I just love the sounds of worm. They're kind of cool. I'm just saying. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I gotta plant one in the root almost. Pretty much. Alright, place this here. Here. Like, okay. And there we go. Next one is 1, 2, 3. Should be right here, right? Yeah. And if you're curious on how I'm getting this right where I want it like that, I use my finger and I put it right there on the screen. That's what I'm doing every so often is I'm putting my finger on the screen. So I can light it. This one right here. 1, 2, 3, and here. See, I thought I was supposed to be using 36. No, 32. Ended up using a couple more. I think I forgot the... Yep, that's what it was. I forgot those 3. That's fine. I'm alright with this. This looks good. Okay, and I have 15 more ready to go. So rename these as field 2. There we go. That will be for the field 2. Now, I don't want to harvest. No, 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 no harvesting. I want to farm. There we go. Okay. So now, oh, get my sleep bonus going. There we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Let's see how much skill gain I got today. Yesterday, just tending, I got like 0.6. So that's still decent for farming. And that's just going through and tending this field. So I don't have the other field available to me because he's currently using that huge other field. But I'm trying to get my farming just to 70 or above. I want it above naturally, but I'm trying to get it to 70 at least, and I'm not too far away. So I've used the grinder website to help me plan this out a little bit. So I've got onions right now with the rake and my skill level and all that. I'm supposed to get like around 50 something %. And of course, I hit the button like a million times to make sure I get it right. But, yeah. But once I get all these onions tended to, I'm going to go and check on the last of the sheep. Oh, I still have to check on my chickens. Can't forget those. Since I have 12 chickens now, and I have some eggs that I'm waiting on hatching. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. But yeah, so I'm working on this. Just thought it was getting feedback, double voice. Okay, thank you. though. What about now? You can hop onto that too. That would help too. I can hear you. Using farm something. All right, farming something. Let me see. Farm something. There we go. Okay, I'm not hearing it, but I'm hearing my birds. I can hear you. Okay, but you're not, are you getting double voice though? I mean, I'm hearing myself walking and stuff. You are getting. I can't win for losing. Oh my god! I'm using voice meter, and it's. And now no sound on worm. Are you serious? I'm I am so done with this, but unfortunately because of putting this voice meter on here, I hear a voice. I hear myself. Hey Retro. I did that because my laptop originally refused to use my headphones because my headphones are Bluetooth, and it was refusing to let me use my headphones to record for streaming. Yeah, I spent hours with this thing. I'm ready to just take it off, but unfortunately I've done some changes on my laptop. I don't know if it's going to work without it. I use OBS or Streamlabs OBS. Sorry. I have audio input capture, and I have the one for voice meter auxiliary output as well. They're both going. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I See, this is why I hadn't been streaming for a while, is because I've been fighting with this. Okay, you want me to... Oh, okay. On my Streamlabs? I need to expand this. Hold on. It's not enough room here on my Streamlabs. There we go. I only have audio input capture. You want me to go into settings? Yeah. In my mixers? Yeah. I have it in my mixer. I have... You are. No, I do not have a microphone because the voice meter, I think, is what's my microphone. Because when I talk, voice meter 1 goes up. And the audio input capture also goes up, but it's also going up with the sound of the game. Okay. Alright, I'm talking. La 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 la. So it's working just fine. My God, I can't lose. All right. Sure, that would be fantastic. Because because my laptop, I love my laptop. It's a really nice laptop, and it's a fairly expensive laptop. And like, I know it sounds weird. I'm a gamer that's on a laptop, but that's because I travel. And this makes the most sense, especially because of my setup. I have a one of those little tables you find in the hospital that they will serve you your little lunch plate or whatever, or their stuff, and it goes has. I have one of those set up with a little shelf I built into it, a little drawer and everything, and I have my favorite comfy chair, and this is my setup. Well, so putting a huge PC on that thing doesn't quite work. So I kept with the whole laptop thing, and it's been working. And this laptop, it's over a year old now. Just like in August, it became a year old. But I love it to death. And the headphones I have are Bluetooth. They're JBLs, so they're really actually fairly good headphones. Exactly. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you, honey. Bye bye. And to all those who are watching later or now and whatnot, that was Retro, one of the awesome peeps of the game. He, I believe, is the see, now I don't even know his place. I just know them famous. I know this is horrible. I'm probably gonna get shot for this later. It's okay. It's okay. I usually get shot anyway, so it's okay. But I think he is the forums and media. So I'm looking this up. This is how bad this is. I am actually going to look this up. Okay. So I know he does the Valerie. He's the community relations conductor. That's what he is. As they got it on here. Which I thought that was something like that with the forums. I couldn't remember exact. But he's cool. He came to my Luna Long to show everybody what was going on and everything. That was fun. Oh my god. And see, now I don't want to talk as much because I know my voice is reverberating into itself and it's, oh, my. He's so new to this. It's so funny. I can't be mad with a noob. Their noobs are awesome. I think him and um, some of his friends had started playing just about the same time. And unfortunately, we had an issue with one of his friends. He felt bad, and I was like, "It's not you, dude. It just happens." And there was a situation where I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. It's over with. I don't care no more. If the situation comes back up, I'll deal with it then. But he invited this person over, and of course there was some issues. That happens. But he felt bad. And I was like, it's not you, dude. Everybody's different. Everybody does this and that. And so he's like, all kinds of, he's like, I want to farm. That's what I want to do. And I was like, sure. I have space for this. Have fun. So I asked him which one of these sections he wanted, and he was like, well, I only need so much. And I was like, well, here you go. And he's like, oh my God, there's so much. I was like, yeah. So he's wanting to dig clay and stuff so he can start loading and unloading stuff because, like I said, new character. So he's trying to get his body strength and control up so he can start doing stuff like that. And I was helping him. He was trying to build a wagon, and he couldn't do it because of being a low character. His fine carpentry and stuff wasn't high enough, obviously. And so I went ahead, made the wagon, and I made it to the last piece, and I had the board, and I said, here you go, you should be able to attach this. And it wouldn't let him attach it. And I was like, ah, which sucked to me, because I was wanting him to have the maker's mark on it, because I thought that would be cool as a noob to have a maker's mark of your own wagon. And he's been really super cool. Like, he got a Supreme grooming brush. Like, he made the brush, and it was, and I think while it was being imped, it turned Supreme during the long. And so he was grooming all the animals and stuff, and he was like, I wish I had a better brush, and da-da-da. And I didn't realize that his brush was Supreme. And so I was like, hold on, let me see what I got. And I didn't have anything to give him, really. And I says, I can let you use my brush that I haven't been using. And he was like, all right, I'll trade you the brush. You can have this one. I was like, I'm sure I don't need a brush. And then he's like, it's Supreme, though. I'm like, dude, that's not fair. That's not fair. Like, I didn't tell him. I was like, dude, I appreciate it, but that's your Supreme. You should keep that, man. That's special. And he was like, can you enchant it? And I was like, I didn't want to enchant it because my channeling is so low. I had a high chance of breaking it. And I knew that. And so I was like, I can't enchant this. In all good and honesty, I can't do this. He goes, well, I need a better brush. You can have this one. You can get it enchanted or whatever, and later on down the line, whatever, you can give it back if you like. And I was like, I still feel guilty about having the brush. So I had gotten somebody to enchant it for me and everything, and he was like, use it for running horse, because he knows my ult. I'm working on getting her animal husbandry up to 50. So he's grooming all the cows and the sheep, and I've been grooming just my horses. So that way she can get some points and stuff like that, so can he, because he's trying to get his up. And I just like, it was like, I was like, dude, that is so cool. I appreciate that and everything. And I was helping him moving. I said, you inspired me. And he goes, what do you mean? I says, you have a blueberry cheese drill, and it's purple, like a darkish bluish purple. And I like bluish purple color. You can't see it right now, but my hair's purple on the tips. I gotta get it re-dyed. Anyway, so I was like, I'm inspired this. I'm trying to make this. And he was like, oh, I can give it to you. I was like, no, that's yours. Stop. He was like, why? It's just a cheese drill. I was like, yeah. And he's like, is it hard to make that one? I said, usually, yeah. But I found out it's sprouts are considered a wood type, so you can use sprouts to get the different woods. And I was like, this works. I like this. So I was asking in the help about it, and one person says, "Let me check this out," because I was like, is sprouts considered a wood type if you use it as the last thing to make something into a blueberry?" And she went and did it, and then and she says, "Yes, it's confirmed. You can do that." And I was like, "Sweet, I'm gonna run it. In a few minutes, I'm gonna make me one." Because I just like the fact that it's a purple wood blueberry. And yeah, I know I can dye it, but it's blueberry. It's cool. I think that's cool. If anything, is to put it in my house somewhere to just like, oh, I got a purple cheese drill, you know. And next thing you know, I get this you have mail kind of thing. You know, the spirits are whispering your name. Oh yeah, I got a moment of inspiration. Oh, that means that's gonna produce an extra one or two on my yield when I harvest. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we're not talking about politics. I'm not looking at general anymore. I do not talk about politics for obvious reasons. Oh, I thought that was him. Nope, it's one of the guards. He's like up there somewhere, I think. But anyway, so I go and look, and Serafina, who was the one that was answering my questions and everything, had sent me the cheese grill that she had just made. And I was like, oh, that is so cool! Thank you! It was awesome. It's like already at 40 quality and everything. So I'm hoping that I can get one of those runes to make it rare and imp it and make it a rare blueberry cheese drill. Because I love rare things. I like shinies. That's why I like already Agent it's like, hey, are you interested in any rare ivory trellises? And I'm like, not fair. Because, yes, I would be interested, but I have to save my coin. So, all my other deeds are up to March. I wrote it down somewhere. There it is. Most of them are in April. One is in May. But Kappa, I just put her deed up, her upkeep, a paid upkeep to the March. Because I wanted to make sure during this winter, if I have no coin for some reason, and I hate to have my premium go out on me, but I will live without my premium versus having my deed going down. I mean, I have spent so much work on this deed. So, yeah, if it went down, I would have been heartbroken. So, yeah, I wanted to make sure it wouldn't go down. So I'm putting my stuff away. See, there's the blueberry. This is the one that Serafina made. So I'm going to make this rare. I'm going to work on making it rare. Not today. Not today. Today I just finished the field. So how much of a gain did I get? 0.26? Yeah. Darn. I was hoping more. That's okay. I mean, as higher I get, the skill still goes down. So, I mean, but that's a lot right there. And I had this written down. Let me see something. Maps. I don't have the fields. That's the maze. That's what. Champ pins? What the? Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I'm going through my notes. I think I gotta re-update this because this does. Oh no, I don't. This. See, I have notes. This is my book for worms. And as you could tell, I used the living tar out of this, okay? So, yeah, my little one peg thingy there. So, It used to be my book for all kinds of, like, just a regular random notebook. But, like, this to here is all worm. This is worm. This is my information. Little tidbits of this and that, things to keep in mind. Um, See, like I have here mine information. How to get the IRC thing up for dev team talk and all that stuff so that I can watch the dev team. Hey, I heard movement. Okay. I hear movement and I'm like, there's something coming after me. Um, Notes like, oh my god, now this has been in here for a couple years. Like, I need to talk to the people that live, or the guy that has the deed above me, and he hasn't been on. I don't know if he's been on. I can't really find out. Um, the purple dye that I like, specifically, um, like random stuff here. Um, like, I couldn't remember what was considered vegetables, right? So I wrote down a list of what is considered vegetables in the game. So it's quick. My prospecting and the information for the mining. I use this a lot, so that's why this page is particularly yeah. I have a little watch list of places to watch. I need to mark like almost all of it off because the majority of it's already done. And I went and made a little printout of the calendar and of the seasons and how long it takes for the hours, so that I had a quick reference for that, so I didn't have to write all that down. This is my rewritable page. I put tape on here to keep the paper from wearing out, but like a sheet of, or a thin piece of tape on there. I know this is so weird. Okay, you guys are learning my little secrets. This is my secret book here. Okay, this is how I keep my inventory of Vendahorse, which I haven't done in a long time. But I have it based off of ages and how many of each breed and whatever. And so this way, when from week to week, and if I've sold so many, I know I need to go and breed some of these horses for this. Like I said, I hadn't worked on Vendahorse for a while, so I need to get back onto that. This is the same little inventory for the zoo. Okay, animal inventory and what taming I need to get them, and if I need, higher, because at one time this zoo has had every single animal that I have been able to tame, which is all the animals that's on this list, even the unicorns, because unicorns are out of they're not out of my range. Taming, yeah, 47, but yeah. I even have a little list down here of daily chores so I can check it off. Breed horses, enchant grass, feed animals. Fish, harvest fields, and north expansion. That's for me to check every day for north expansion. Can horses graze on moss? Nope. You found out. Nope. I have weekly chores. Like, this is my list. Even though right now I have 12 sticky notes all over my wall. This is my usual stuff. This is my weekly and monthly chores that I'm supposed to go running around and checking. I have an Impalong supply list here too, but I've changed that because that's about the same amount that no, because see, now I do 500 of leather instead and logs. This is my list for the first Impalong. Okay. What I like. Oh, and I have a list of little things I like to see in my house one day. Now these are my maps of the for down below, and I have it where there's layers. I go crazy, but I love it. It's fun. There we go. So, sorry. There's some stickage there because that's not supposed to flip over, but it is flipping over. There we go. Yeah, see, I have multiple tabs on here. Not all of them stay like they're supposed to. Let's see. Notes. Here's the formula. I have the formula of how to find out where you can get the most skill gain of imping something. What my alts are supposed to have before anything goes crazy on them. Approximately the price of gems. Okay. And then I have here the information for this past year's, the 2019 Lunalong information. Where I got some of my stuff and who to contact. So I'll be hitting them up again, probably in June, or January, I mean, to get that going. And here's the contests, and the rules for the contests, yeah. Which, that reminds me, I've not read that down. So, like, 3 of these sticky notes that are over here on my wall are for the Lunalong next year. The other 9 are, one is for the Max Kiss, like I was saying earlier. Oh, hi, you're cute. One is for I have an alt that I purchased, and I'm trying to get my skills higher than that alt, so I don't need to bring that alt anymore. And I can sell that alt back out there if I want to sell it, or I'm just going to probably end up keeping him. I don't know. I might make him a priest or something. I don't know. He's got decent skills. I have the information of when my deeds will go down at the current moment. A random sticky that don't need to be up there anymore because it's about the maze and I don't need it no more. Prices for saddles, or idea prices for saddles. Skills and stuff that... Let's see. Sorry, I just realized I saw somebody else's name on here that's not on this list. Backroom. There we go. So now that one can go away because that one was the skills for running horse. Hey, look, guys, you're helping me out. I'm cleaning out my list of stuff. So far away. Right? Oh, I have the information for the Worm official, or Worm Online official Twitch stream, so I know when they start. I have December 3rd. That is for a show I watch called Game Theory. They're doing a marathon for, I think, St. Jude. I think that's who they're doing. Thing. Let's see. I have random notes again with people who buy stuff. Do I have... Let's put that on that list. So that cleaned that up. Okay. And of course, okay, so my 12 went down to 9. And that's from this Lunalong, which I'm going to keep that there, so. Hey! Thanks! And I have 2 stickies here. And a sticky there. I have sticky notes all over the place. I try to keep most of it in here. More substantial stuff. But this was... an inventory of all the stuff for prizes and stuff for me, and what I'm looking for, what I would like to get for certain prizes. There's some stuff games I want to do, but I haven't started doing yet because Shrimpy does them for the balloon along or his shrimp along. So I might be doing them next year once I get more information from him about it because there are certain things in the works that I'm kind of curious about. So, and this was from 2018 information to 2019. Everything that was highlighted up to the leather was stuff that I got in time. I did get the leather, I think, in time, so I was good. See, chopped veggies. I even got the chopped veggies in time. So, and then of course, this is things to do for the little long. Make a raceway. I do sort of have a raceway. Make a building for. Yep, I did do that, so I can check that off. Building for event pickups. Don't need a building for that. Nah, not really. I didn't need a building for that. Large chest full of healing covers. I didn't do that. That would have been help. BSBs for the Coliseum. I still need to work on that. Lots of milk for the door prize sort of thing. That's what it's called. It's called a door prize. I kept calling it a token because I couldn't remember. Did that. Getting bigger. And I did that. So I did manage to do some of the chores on here. The raceway I was going to use is that one road. So, and I still plan on doing that in the future. But healing covers, that will be for next year. So all this we will put in here. This is where all this stuff will go. Because there we go. And hey, look at that! I just managed to take 4 more sticky notes off my wall. I'm not leaving any sticky stuff on the wall. Okay, good. And then I will stick this one out just enough to make it look at me for future Lunalong. Look at me. Okay. So we'll just put this like that. Make it this sticky into a tab. There we go. There we go. So there's that. Okay. So yeah. So decorations. Oh, donations. Okay, this is the donations from people. I write down donations. Projects to do for. Okay, so I did do that. Finish the underground river. Technically, the river is kind of finished. It's not. Clear out all the rock, though. I'm still working on that. Make bricks and other ends. I need to make another end. Decorate everything. Plant groves. I have plant groves this past year, so I did manage that. Crafting space in my home. Smithing, pottery. Yeah, I would like to do that, but I don't know if that's going to work. Make moonshine and other ale. Mine out Kappa. Well, those two are like major big ones. So finish the underground river. I still need to do that. I got it opened, but I still have some iron in the way. Decorate everything and another end. I have a space for an end, but I need to. Oh my god. So this next year, other than finishing that river, I think that's going to be my big, huge project. Is to finish that river, the underground river, to this lake. Sorry, I have been sitting here playing nothing, right? So the river goes like this kind of thing, and it's going to go like that. And so I'm going to connect this lake finally to this. I meant to do it last year or this year in February, but that never happened. So priesthood, that's information that I needed to do before they became priesthood. Ah, and this is the latest page of the inventory I've made, which told me how much was used of the mats. The biggest hit to my mats this year was the chopped vegetables. So I'm doubling my order this year for next year. So instead of the 50K, I'm going to have 100K. And hopefully, if that works, I'll just keep purchasing 100K. Now, my goal is this year to, see, that's mine. It has a little dragon on it, and it says my real name. This book is like a billion years old, but I don't care. It works. But I hope next year I plan. I gotta go take care of my chickens. Um, to like get all. I plan. That's part of the reason why I'm working on my farming a bit. Is because my goal is to be able to make those chopped vegetables myself. Not saying that I don't want to buy it from anybody, because I'm all about buying things from other people with silver and stuff, or gold or actual money. But if they change us into Steam, we won't be able. It will have to be just by silver trade. Um, why didn't I not just grab some seed first? Silly. Okay. Let's grab about 60. That's about how much I normally grab. So I left yesterday with 30 in each one of these. So let's see. They were eating about 16 or so, but it's been almost 24 hours. Let's see how much. I'm still trying to figure out about a ratio of how much food they eat. So there's 6 left. So 30 seems like a good number. So 24. It looks like I'm going to have to get more. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 20 for the next one. Water. There we go. That's all filled. That was the white chickens. Now these are the brown chickens. They're the chickens from the 300. Oh my god. If you guys haven't looked at the Lunalong, you should. I got pictures of all the stuff that happened towards the end of the I updated it and got all the pictures on there of what happened and of the craziness that was going on, which was fun. The whole Lunalong thing was fun. Okay, so I'm going to need how much? I got 12. I need 12 more. Let's fill the water up and grab the eggs. Okay. I need to empty these to 80 because that's how high I can pretty much. So I need 12 more. So I'm getting low, and that makes me nervous. I'm only using 3 of my coops right now, too. I'm not using a whole bunch. I might move them around so there's 3 and 4 coops instead. There we go. So now, the fertilized egg will go here. I don't see a chickie yet, so we'll just drop the fertilized egg in there. There we go. So here's some milk he's got. I'm going to get him. He's got 3 of them. Alright, I'm going to get a couple amphras for him and some these my wax. I think I don't know if I should do the small ones or if I should do the big ones. Let's see what I have. Sounds like he's... Oh, he's digging. That's right. So he's over here. Let's see what I got. Oh, I have some stuff in the 90s. Maybe that needs to be... There we go. Alright, let's see. Do I have any empty ones in here? I do have an empty small one. Okay, let's see. Do we have any more empty small ones? Because I could probably tell him, hey, use this one for bison, because there's only 3 or 4 bison he can milk. And I have large ones. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll give him these 2. Alright. So, like I said, I was doing some cleaning and stuff. I manage... My house looks a lot cleaner. I don't know if you've seen the last few streams. I did some work here. This is where I had a lot of this stuff just thrown into these. So, like, these 2 were organized. These were full of stuff. I am still going through the sorting process. I am still sorting stuff. I wish the Wagoneer will bring me the chips instead of just announcing it. So, I went through and I cleaned everything out, and like, as you can see, I went through a lot of stuff. These are empty containers and stuff in this one. Furniture and parts. As you see, I got bed parts. I have more chairs because I have tons of chairs. Flags and banners. All this is now organized so I know where things are. My lamps. As you can see, more chairs. I have tons of stools. I need to make a bar. Like, I have almost 50 stools. 50. Is it necessary to have that many? It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm just saying. But I also have my lamps here, as you see. And believe it or not, I did repairs and stuff yesterday. So the fact that there are damages now is just like you. But yeah, so I sort of cleaned up my warehouse, going through all that stuff. But it started legitly, and I'm got to go get some seals for him so I can... And I don't think I have any seals down there, but I have seals. So I'll give him 3 of mine. I can make more. I mean, I have plenty of beeswax. Speaking of which, that might be something I can go do and gather more honey. Let's see, it's under pegs. There we go. There we go. Nope, I was too far away to pick it up. Can you let me get it? Oh, tease me with it. Oh, so I did have some thatch. Okay. I had to make some thatch. I accidentally sold the little bundle of thatch that I've been using. But, yeah, this was messy. There was all kinds of stuff thrown all over the place. Yeah. This is the only thing that... Okay, so the little bit of mess that I have now is not much, really. Is these. I've got to go through these. I was going to have my priest go and fix or repair the pots, and so I can start planting stuff. And I set them in front of my door, as you see here. I don't use this door, honestly. If you haven't noticed, I swing in through the back here all the time, and I swing in from here. So I don't see a point in having... I'm keeping the door there, because you never know if I need to escape. I'm going to have a door. I'm going to have a door. Just want to leave it there. Um, but this is part of the kitchen, as you see. Only reason why this is here is because it's rare. I really need to look into getting a rare fountain, the big fountain, so I can sit it right here, and I can move my barrel from here and move it upstairs or something. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I have lots of rare things. I love rares, if you can't tell. I have a pile of skulls just chilling out right there. So I moved the dragon and the forest giant skull out here. Hopefully they don't take damage. But yes, you see a rare red dragon skull. But I moved him out here and kind of lined the little walk. I do like how it looks. It looks really freaking cool. This won't be here. I'm going to move this probably into... I'm going to make a yard. I'm going to have a yard. So this is going to be a door that I plan on... I'm going to break this wall down and put a door here. But as you see here, I got this. I got these. These are for smelting down. So you know all those little pieces you get from archaeology and whatnot, if you play the game? They sometimes have runes on them. And you can't smelt them down for the ore because of their freaking runes. Well, luckily, priests can dispel those. And so I have currently in the works a system. These are already been done. So all I have to do is just smelt these. And that's what I'm doing. So I went and decorated this a little bit and put that there. I think that's so cool. So, as you can see, I have my little setups here. This is the crate rack, so I could put crates here full of whatever the materials I need to work with is, and that way I can just have my setup here. So basically, this is the only thing that hasn't been cleaned out. I have not worked through this. So this has not been organized. Now, if I remember correctly, no, it's not. It's just the shelf. One shelf on here has a rune on it. And that's the silver rune of Vanora. It reduces the decay taken in items inside by 10%. So, yeah. I plan on, like, ruining all my stuff here soon. Or getting runes. But this is the one shelf that has that, and I have things in there that are special. So, yeah. Little things like that. So, see, I got stuff that I need to go through. Like, what the heck? I have some... Yeah, I just need to go through this stuff, and I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, that's... Oh, and there's this brand new rare lamp. I was getting ready for bed last night, and I was trying to make 50 lamps, and I ended up having to make 49 because one of them, close to number 50, went rare on me. And I was like, I like it. So this is my rare lamp. I am going to put this, because I have another rare lamp over here. That's a street lamp. I don't want to do that one. Anyway, I'm going to put it in my little, not park, but it's not a backyard, it's a side yard. I'm going to close this off in here. And that's the only thing I'm trying to figure out is where do I want to stop the fence? Do I want to stop the fence up at the road? Or do I want to stop the fence down here? Because if I stop the fence down here, I'll be alright with that. And I have the fence going along the back. And I'm still debating if I want to do a high gate fence, like those. Not gate, but iron fence. Or do something like a chain fence. I like chain fences because they're low. They're almost invisible in a sense. Like, because of how low they are down, they keep critters in and out easily. But you see how like regular fences like these, there's that bit there, and if I'm trying to look down or something, you can't see. And I feel like they obstruct too much of my sight, because I guess I'm looking at this. But here, they're really, see, like, I can see all this with no problem. And I like that. And as you can see, good, beautiful view of the lake from here. This is lake view, right? Yeah, this is lake view. My little spot right there is moonlight view, or moonlight road, or something like that. Body has improved. So, yeah, this is the little stuff that I'm doing. But I do plan on doing something. So I will be tearing these trees down. I don't need these trees here. Because I'm planting, I might be planting a tree to have a tree back here, you know, in my little area. I have my own little personal tree. I'm not going to plant anything tall because I don't want to obstruct the view. So I won't put an oak. Because oaks, I love oaks, but look how tall they are. Like, they're great for this area. I like the way they look. Plus, this gives me the whole protective feel. Is some also, admittedly, I like this part too. Like, I can go underneath one of these oaks, and it's just like I'm in the shade as I'm looking over Kappa, the little bit of Kappa. The only, a third of Kappa. This is literally a third of Kappa right here, and up this way. The rest of Kappa is huge going that way. Yeah. So I got a couple rare beehives, no less. I think what I'm going to do is sell some of my rare beehives. I don't know yet. I can't remember what rare. I can't remember what a rarity does. I don't know if it increases the quality of the stuff or what. Like if the honey is like a point higher or something like that. Because I know a rarity for a coop is one extra chicken. So rare gives you an extra chicken, supreme gives you two, and fantastic would give you three. Because like the belt, because my belt is a supreme and it's 80, and I should have 10. 10, yeah. If it was fantastic, I would have had a level 11th button on there. And if it was at quality 100, that would have given me like 13 actions that I can do. So yeah, which one day I will get my leather working out and do stuff like that. That would be so cool. Um, but yeah, but I need to plant more oaks. That's the messed up part. Yeah, like I got lots of oaks all over the place. And the oaks are actually, they have two jobs. One, to look pretty, obviously, and so I can harvest acorns and stuff from them. So, as a result, they doubled up on their double duty. I went ahead and I don't know if you guys had saw this beforehand, but I had cleared out this used to be a grape area where she had her grapes. Oh, a rose bush. I remember seeing that there. It looks kind of pretty because it's right up at the edge, right in the center, and it's kind of cool. I don't think I could put in the right place during the long. Huh? I think it didn't put it in the right place. Oh, darn. No, 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 what are you doing? Stop. Oh? Or there wasn't someone there to do it to. Um, so I have also learned something that I can forge on moss and this. And I was like, cool. Didn't notice the coffins behind the fountain. No, they are not. See, that is in the shelves. Okay. So, until you told me to drop the brush there. Right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him this. Here. I'm going to trade with you, buddy. Bam. Use those to put the milk in and seal. When you seal, the wax seal takes damage. Just put it in the BSB or crate to fix, and you can use again. Moment of inspiration! So you got some rare clay, huh? Oh lordy, he is digging up a ton of clay. Huh. 90. Yeah, he's digging up all kinds of clay. Cool. Okay, good. Small am. I can't remember how to spell amphora to save my life. Amphora is like 122. I think, and the large are like 255 kg to fill. Something like that. I can't remember exact. It tells you there's a lot that goes into this. Hi, kitty. Hi. There's a cute fuzzy face. Okay. So, I wanted to give him that for his milk. Because he was like, take the milk, it's going to waste. I'm like, no, dude. I'm weird about taking other people's stuff, you know? So he was like, he would do this and that. Like, he cut a bunch of trees out and tried to give them to me. And I was like, I'll give you logs to, if you need a certain type of wood and trade or something like that. I don't want to take your stuff away. I was like, I'm not one of those people who use noobs for work like that. So, yeah. I'm very anal about that stuff. But, yeah. So, I do plan on making this into a yard, and I'm going to have stuff in here. Like my own little personal yard. It's going to be pretty. And real life calls. Okay. Let's see. another wooden bench, apparently. I think somebody probably took the last one. Or did they get damaged? No, they don't have damage. Yeah, as soon as I can, these back. Okay. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm thinking about putting a door here. It's getting dark, isn't it? I hear the fire going. It doesn't usually turn on until it starts getting dark. And I'm curious. So, I use a meditation rug to make a new blanket. I was throwing stuff around and I was like, wait, this could go on the bed. This is awesome. That's the one for my, I have Running Horse put it away every single time, like up here. So when she's done. Yeah, so this is the sorting room of sorts. So all these vendors, like she's got my horse stuff, my horse gear and things like that I found and I need to go through. She's got my pots and stuff like that, all the containers. She's got... Oh, there's more bows. Didn't know there was more bows. These are things I have to go through. Oh, there's another branding iron. Cool, because I did just realize I needed another branding iron. Anyway, so... This has stuff in it. No, this has a garage with stuff in it. See what I'm talking about? This is... I got tons of stuff. And this is just stuff that I've had for a while that I need to go through. More buckets. Why is it? Okay, scrub that. Don't need that there. Like I said, I'm still sorting through. I just took a break today. Of going through all this stuff. Okay, so that's not so bad. See, and these is stuff I've been going through as well. This is things I want to keep or whatnot, and whatever the issues are. Yeah, as you see, these guys are full of stuff. Because I'm still trying to go through it all. I'm just trying to find all... That's my bow. That is my personal bow. Okay, so... Alright, I have places for these things that I have. But yeah, so I have a chest now. For gems, locks, and skulls, as it's called. Okay, so door locks I don't need any more of. So that's the small padlocks that will go in here. Gate locks. Okay, so that says just locks. So open that. Gate locks. There we go. As you can see, I have plenty of stuff. I have some rare door locks. So these rare door locks are going to be on at least 2 of them on this house. That is the plan. Because I like the rareness. I like rare things. I don't see a point in having them, but apparently somewhere, somehow, I managed to find 6 of them. Yeah. So, gems. I have over 700. These are all full of 100 each. So I have, like, almost 800 gems, because I think this one that's mixed, let me repair this, has, I have 797 gems. Oh, my lords. And these are full. So these are the full ones, like, yeah. And not counting that I have some on a vendor somewhere. And all over the place. But this is my way of trying to. So I'm trying to organize. And I know source crystals don't break. And I know, I used to sit there and mash them up and have the powder and all this stuff to give me karma. And then I started doing research about alchemy in the game. And source crystals are used for that. I did not know this. So I stopped doing that. These are some skulls. should be the ones I wanted to keep, but which are the 90 and 80 quality ones. So I have a pile downstairs, and they don't take damage, so I'm not worried. So just drop these off, open this, get the quality. See, 90s and 80s are the ones I wanted. Oh no, it was all the way to the 70s. Okay, so these are the ones I wanted to keep. We'll drop this. So I am going to make another altar here as well. I'm going to put a silver altar somewhere like where it's up in here. Like 2 of them maybe. So, for Luna and Running Horse, and it's going to be Nahu and Payreer? I'm probably not pronouncing that right. But yeah, so, and of course I have some flower pots that I need to deal with. So I have a flower pot here that I got from my Alliance giveaway, a Supreme one. I just haven't figured what plant I'm going to put in there yet. I'm thinking to make it even prettier is to put the polka dotted white flower, but I don't have over 100 of those yet, so I don't want to do that yet. And then I have a rare regular planter, or a pottery planter, so I will plant some herb in it or something, one of my favorite herbs, whatever it might be. Let's go and drop these skulls off real quick in their proper spot. Because, you know, I like to do things. There we go. I like to keep things organized and pretty. Now, why am I keeping the skulls from 70 to 90? Is when I get the chance, I would like to use them for making, I don't know. I just wanted the higher quality ones. Leander has been the one that I've been shipping them to for, I don't remember, it was like cheap. But he's been the one I've been giving them to because he's been on this mass I want them all kick. There we go. I'm repairing these bows before I put them away. So now this is sorting, it says. Okay, so this is the new sorting storage unit. I want a rare storage unit to put in my house to replace the one I got there. I know one of them has the room to decrease the rate of decay, so I would use that for pottery or something, and have it where I'll have one that says pottery, one that says cloth, and one other shelf for that. And I'll have 2 shelves for sorting, so when I come back from a raid or whatever, I can just dump everything in there and then go through and sort it better. So that's my sorting section. Okay, so this will be in here. Both of these go here. There we go. Oh, can't fit no more small chests. Is it because it's so full? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now these bows, I got a lot of bows, but they're for the archery contests. So I'm going to work on imping these. In due time. So I have like 788 of bows here. So I have plenty of bows, and I was thinking about imping them all that I can. Because I think bows do... Nope, wrong button. What does bows? Bows is bowery. So that would help me with my bowery skill. Eventually. So that will be something I have to deal with. But yeah. Things are Okay, he's in that one. Okay. Things are starting to look a whole lot better and is being organized. And it's not so chaotic. Um, I have set up a milking station of sorts for myself in the house where I can fix my milks and stuff. Because I need to do that. Because the milk that I got. I need zombie milk, apparently, too. But anyway. But yeah, I like how I put this right behind. Oh, it moved. Because it was a little bit over this way, and it looked really cool. But I don't know why, but it seemed like it just got moved. Let's see if I can push it. There we go. Because I like the way that looks. It just, I don't know, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But yeah, so I have a lot of the, and as you can tell, most of everything I have is rare. And that's in the house. That's because I like my rare. So I want to get a rare fountain. And when I do, I'm going to move this to the side yard. I don't think I have a place for water. Like, I don't have a water spot here. If I get up, I won't be off in time. Sorry, my husband just went on his lunch break. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for my pendulum. I have another one. There we go. Okay, small problem here. The low quality logs won't take any more logs. Temporarily kept them with stones. Okay, I'll move them around. Thank you. Okay, he says you are either streaming or listening to it. Streaming. Streaming. If I was listening to music, I would actually talk to you better. You should know that. Okay, so I did bring. Okay, somebody managed to get a nice worker of the dark. Is it dark or deep? I think that's deep. Please be deep. Yes. Okay. Really nice one. So I forgot how to use one of these. Okay, that's how you use it. I'm gonna hit. Oh, you can't do that. I'm trying to see. I don't think there's a water tile here. You fail to make sense of the pendulum. I increased my rate to 49. Well, if it's got that... I'm guessing you can't use it for looking for water anymore? I have another one, luckily. Because that's weird. Like, it's... Nope, wrong button. Let's try this one. So if they have enchants, they can't work right? Is that what's happening? Let's see if it makes a difference. Or it could be just because... See? I guess it's because it has an enchant. I can't use it for that reason anymore. You start indicating the flow of energy somewhere. So I got that twice. Let's see what it is this way. If I actually have a water source here, I'm going to be happy. Because I only know where 2 other water sources are. And they're more than 10 tiles away. Well, one's definitely 10 tiles away. The other one I think is more like... about 10, I would say. Okay, so there's... it says nearby. I gotta look something up, guys. So it's been a long time since I've done this. It's like divining, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so somewhere near, it's 3 to 4 tiles away. You know, 2 tiles away when it's ground source nearby. So, oh, you're gonna tell me it's not even on in my area where I want it to be. And I do it twice because it changes, and if it is different both times, it's dead. See? Swings in a circle. One more time to be right. Yeah, so it's probably out in the field. Because still saying it's in the... Okay, so I am... Alright, so I'm in 2 tiles of a water source. But I bet it's this way. Use. Okay. See, and now it's saying it's still 2. Let's click on this and see. Watch it be in the freaking road. It says I'm 2 tiles away. Because it says you're about 2 tiles away whenever it says there's ground nearby. See, now I'm 3 to 4 tiles away. So the dang thing is in the road. Defeats the thing I was wanting it. Where I wanted it. Frantically swings here. I'm right on it. So the water source is right here. Are you serious? In the road? Why couldn't I be lucky and have it in my yard? I would like that. Okay, so I'm one of these zombie apocalypse survivor type peoples. So one of the reasons why I'm doing the little yard is so that for some reason I can't leave my deed or whatever, or something happens and I can completely surround myself right here and survive in this one little area. Without a water source, I can't. That is crazy. That the water source is here, where I'm standing. I mean, the other one's down there. One of them is up there. I wanted to have a nice, cute little fountain here. But you guys, you said no. Oh, Lord. Somewhere near. And somewhere near says 3 to 4 tiles away. So it's reading that. And I think I've looked in here, and there isn't water in here either. Yeah. Faint tugs, which is an indication that it's 5 to 10 tiles away. Be right back later. Okay. So, wow. Well, I'm still going to put a fountain over here. And I'll put this in my yard somewhere. But boo. That sucks, to be honest. Alrighty. Let's put these away. Where are they? I think they're in there. There we go. Okay, so I said I was going to breed a horsies. Let's go breed them. At least breed her. And as you can see, when I brand them, I named them. And that's why he has the Max Kiss behind his branding numbers. The branding that he or the naming that he gets, that's an indicator of who he is and what he's supposed to be bred with. So, now, how long is that going to be? Oh, in 9 days. Normally, most people wouldn't breed their horses and use them on the wagon and stuff because, they go out in the wild or whatever, and they can give birth out in the wild. I don't plan on leaving the deed. So, she's going to be on the deed first off, and if you haven't noticed, whenever I pop off the spot, it's usually within a fenced area or within areas that's safe. So, that's why there's enchanted grass here, the way I have it and stuff. But yeah, I love the way my house is set up. Oh, speaking of house setups and stuff. So, some of you who've probably watched me for a little while knows about a few days ago I was having a sad day because it was it marked the 1 year anniversary of sorts of when Mr. Scyther passed away. So, I cleaned up and added some more mint to his catnip thing, and I put some roses down. This is his grave of sorts. So, in honor of him. Boy, I was crying all day though. Like it was nonstop. I hate it. I hate being sad. How much longer do you have? Wait, you gave birth to her? I think she's the one that didn't get pregnant. Yeah, there's 2 days. I need to work on beehives, which I have coops and beehives on the list, because they need to be worked on. So I have lamps placed, as you can see, and it's getting dark. Perfect. I can put new lamps down on the second field. Yeah, they still have food. Good. I don't have to feed them today. I don't know if he fed them. He's currently not in the thing, so let's go get my lamps. Oh, look how nice that is. I like that. A nice bright look. I like it. Basically, I did this in a certain way to make it safe for myself and anybody who's working there. So, let's see. I was planning on just going for about 2 hours or so and then stopping. I might pick up again and do some more later, but I'm going to do small ones every day if I can. This is his field. Okay. So this side's dark. 1, 2, 3. So this might work if I go 1, 2, 3. Put a lamp here. Place here. And then light. There we go. Let's see it. Now it doesn't light all the way over here, but that. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go down the line this way, and then I'll come back this way. And then I'll see how many more I need to make. 1, 2, 3. I know some places they do lamps about every 4. I like doing lamps every 3. To me, they feel like it makes it better. I don't know. Now, I think I read somewhere that by placing the lights on your deed, it helps keep aggressive moths away. I'm not sure if that is entirely true, but I can see how that's possible. Because even in real life, we do lights, security lights and stuff, and it scares away animals, most animals. So, come on. Oh, okay. I was going to say perfect, but then I realized he just hasn't finished the field, or finished this part of the field. 15. It looks like I'm going to have to make more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, looks like I'm going to have to make more. Because originally I had 15 now, so I need 9 going back. Unless I stagger it somehow, but I don't think staggering is going to work. So I just need 3 more lamps. Not a problem. I'll just make another set of 50 again. I'll do it as in... Should I do 50 or should... No, I'll do 50. Because I don't think all of those fields are done. My tree fields. I don't think they're done. So I will find out here in a minute. 1, 2, 3. So this is where the next one will be. Place here. Here, light. 1, 2, 3. You sure? Yep. Okay. One, 2, 3. Let's see. Secure light. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Place secure light. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Come on, drop it. There we go. No, that's close enough. Secure light. 1, 2, 3. last but not least for now, place. There we go. Secure and light. Okay. So, yeah, that looks really nice. I like it because it's nice and bright. So I just have to finish this side off. And it makes the field brighter, so when if you're working and it's at night in the game, you won't have too much issues. So it prevents my fields from being so dark. I hadn't got a chance to look at this field since I did that, and it was during the day when I did that. Hi, kitty. It was about time because I'm about to sign off. Once I go and make a look around, seeing how this looks. Yeah, I do like that. That does look so much better. And I do plan on putting some beehives out here too, like one on each end of the fields. Because beehives like crops and stuff. And I don't know if there's a benefit to the crop, but I do know that they like crops when there's crops there. And my beehives, even if there's no crops, because I tend to tend to them or get them up, I still have more that I need to get, like one for here and stuff like that. So there are some beehives I still have to get and put out there, but I'm almost done. Another thing I like to work on too eventually is clearing this section out and surface mine it down to make a huge rice paddy. So this is what I don't like about these. They just, feel kind of weird about them. But this will get ground down to the ground about this level. And I'll do all this area. And so I'll have my own rice paddy area. I might actually plant some willows along the sides here. Right here. I'm not sure yet. I will have to use the deed planner and see what it looks like to have a willow right there. If it's going to be too much for me. Because I mean, the only time, I don't know, I mean, I might put it along the other sides instead of here. And just have grass growing over there or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out, right? But as you can see, I like being able to come over here and I can look at my field. Or my pens of horses. I like this. Hi, baby. Hi. Are you coming over? I guess this is her way of telling me it is time for mommy's loving time. Yes. Hi. Aw. Kitty lovin's. Alright, well, mommy's gonna sign out because I'm going to get a hold of Retro and see if he can help me fix my sound issues. And we'll probably figure it out. And hopefully, next time, you won't be hearing my voice doubling on itself. I apologize for this, guys. I really do. So, I am Draca, and this little butt right here is Bass, and this is the Dragon Kitty Show. And you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. See you next time.